Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is me, Farid Safi, and we are here with another video lecture. Well, today we will talk about cases of noun. It's a new topic for the students. Most of the students, they're not aware of like cases of nouns, what are cases of nouns and what it means. Uh, Cases of noun, we have like it means that it shows or it indicates that how nouns are used in English language, like what are the positions, what are the places in a sentence that we can use a noun. So there are how many positions? There are 5 places, there are 5 positions that where we can use noun. So the first place where we can use a noun, that is called subject case or subjective case, or you can also call it nominative case. This is the first one. The second one is a noun can be used in place of an object, and that is called object case, objective case, or the third one, accusative case. The third one we have complement of preposition case or dative case. Next we have vocative case, and the last fifth one, that is called possessive case. So let's discuss one by one over here. Like we have the first one, that is called subject case. In cases of nouns, as I said, the way we can use a noun in a sentence. So the first one, that is subject. A noun can be used in place of what? In place of a subject. So whenever a noun is used before main verb and that noun functions as a subject in a sentence, we call it what? We call it subjective noun or subject case of noun. For example, can you see here moves? So what is moves? Moves is main verb. And before main verb, we have used car. The car moves rapidly on the road, for example. So moves is verb and the car. So the car functions is the subject over here. So function of this noun in this case, that is called subjective case. Why? Because this noun is used in place of what? In place of subject. Let me give you another example. If I say Afridi plays cricket. Who plays cricket? Afridi. So first of all, what is subject? Afridi is noun. Can you see? It's noun. Why? Because it is used before main verb. This is my main verb. It is used before main verb, and Afridi, it functions as a subject of a sentence. Subject means the doer of an action, someone who performs an action. So in this case, performer of an action is Afridi, or you can say about what we talk in a sentence about. So Afridi over here, it's a subject in this case, and it comes before main verb. So we can say that this is noun, but what type of noun we can call it? That is called subject case of noun. Which case of noun? Subject case. Why? Because function of this noun is subject. The second case we have, that is called object case. So it's clear when a noun is used after main verb, or when a noun is used after main verb and it functions as an object, so we call it object case of noun. Can you see she? Or for example, if I change this one, if I say Ali, for example, so Ali is what in this case? It's a noun. Bought is main verb in this case. And again, we have got noun book. So we have got two nouns. Ali is a noun and book is a noun. So function of Ali in this case, because it comes before main verb, it will function as a subjective case, subject case of a noun. And book comes after main verb, and it functions as what? It functions as an object of a sentence. So this is an object, and this noun is called what? We call it an objective case of noun. Ali is subject, so we call it subjective case of noun. For example, Ahmad bought a book. The same case. So Ahmad is subject, book is thereof object. If I say Ali, Ali studies. Ali studies. What is the here studies? Study is verb. What does he study? He studies English. And what is English in this case? So English is noun, Ali is verb. So Ali is subjective noun, English is objective noun, and study is what here? It's a verb in this case. So this is called what we call it subjective case of noun. The next one we have, that is called complement of preposition case. What I mean by complement of preposition case, clear? Or we can also call it dative case of noun, complement of preposition case or dative case. Now in this case, when a noun is used after preposition, in order to complete the meaning of preposition, we call it what? We call it dative case of noun. For example, can you see he is subject, talked is man verb, but can you see about is verb, is preposition here, and after about we have used what? Trip is noun here. So when a noun is used after preposition, we call it what? We call it dative case of noun. Can you see here? So the trip is what? In this case, trip is called that of noun. So we can simply say, for example, if I say he talked, so he talked about. Can you see? About is what now? Verb. He talked about. Until we do not use noun here in this case, it does not complete the meaning. Complete the meaning of preposition. In order to complete the meaning of preposition, we need a noun here in this case. So she talked about Claire. He talked about trip. So trip completes the meaning of what? It completes the meaning of about preposition. So that's why we can say that this noun is called, that is, complement of preposition. Clear? Because it completes the meaning of what? Completes the meaning of preposition. For example, the next example, if you take here, there is she is afraid. She is afraid of. So of is what? Of is verb, is preposition here. If I remove noun from this place, for example, I remove noun. She is afraid of. So afraid of, preposition here. Afraid of what? Afraid of dog. So dog is noun in this case. So we can simply say that dog is noun. So this is called, it completes the meaning of this preposition. So dog, the case of this noun is called what? Dative case of noun. This is the third one. Fourth case of noun we have, that is called possessive case. When a noun clear, or possessive case, or you can also call it genitive case of noun. In this case, a noun is used with possessive adjective. When a noun is used with possessive adjective, clear, or when a noun is used and with another noun with apostrophe, that is called possessive case of noun. Can you see here? This is my car. So when a noun is used, my is possessive adjective, car is noun. So my car, this case is called what? We call it possessive case of noun. Or you can say, for example, here, Hamid's book. Book is noun, Hamid's. So now Hamid's is what? It's a possessive case of noun. So function of here of noun is possessive case of noun. The last fifth one, we have vocative case of noun. Vocative case, or you can call it articulative case, or you can call it addressive case of noun as well. In this case, noun is been articulated by the speaker. For example, look at here. Now, if I say Ahmad, for example, you call, you address, you articulate a noun. Ahmad, come here. Now, Ahmad, you talk, you call somebody, you address somebody, you articulate somebody, Ahmad. But in articulative case, we use comma after that noun. Come here. Ahmad, come here. For example, stand up, students. You are addressing whom? You are addressing the students. So this case is called what? We call it that of your vocative case of noun. Do not get confused with the subject case of noun. For example, if I say date. So now can you see date? I'm talking to whom? I'm talking to date. And if I say lunch is ready. Can you see here? Date, what is date here? Date is articulative case because you call to your date. Lunch is what? Lunch is subject noun, clear? This is subject noun now here, subjective case, but date is called what? Vocative case. You can also use at the end of the sentence vocative case. For example, I can say lunch is ready, and then you put clear, comma, date. Can you see? Lunch is ready, date. So vocative case of noun can come in the beginning of a sentence or at the end of a sentence. But before vocative case and after, if it comes in the beginning, we use after that comma, or if it comes at the end, we use comma after that. So that is called vocative case of noun. So these are the 5 positions where we can use noun. I hope you got something out of this lecture. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.